Deputy, release this man.
All right, Judge.
Oh, I'm still tired from the big night.
The big night? What did I miss?
Oh, George, I could kiss you.
Kiss me? I don't recommend it.
I'm Miss Jean. Join me on a trip to Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. Join me for today's expedition in Discovery Mountain. Welcome back to our last episode of this season called Courageous. The sun is just starting to rise on a new day in Discovery Mountain. Mr. Simon is still in jail, but he's about to be set free. Madam Manager remembered the piece of information that will get him out of jail. Mr. Simon lived in Canada all those years ago. He didn't owe the United States government any money. Well, what will happen to Mark Marshall? And what about the governor's hearing? That's supposed to start today. Let's find out in today's episode called Freedom. Listen to how Mr. Simon exercised his faith even while in jail. We can exercise our faith and trust in God too.
Judge Barber? What are you doing here at the police station so early? The sun is barely up.
Deputy, let me see the prisoner.
Baba, I'm going to wait out here.
Yes, he won't want to see you just yet.
All right, Judge. Follow me. George Simon?
Oh, yes, Deputy Bo. Is it morning already?
Yes, sir. You have a visitor.
George, are you all right?
Yes, perfectly.
How are you so calm?
I'm innocent, Barber. God is faithful. I know he's taking care of me.
Deputy, release this man.
Judge?
The charges won't hold up in a court of law.
All right, Judge. You gave the order for the arrest, so you can release him.
Oh, well, this is good news. You figured out that I lived in Canada back in '68?
Actually, Jeanette Jones did.
Ah, interesting.
Deputy Bo, can I see my granddad?
Come on in. He's a free man.
Oh, Granddad, I was so worried about you.
It's all right. I trusted God, and he took care of me.
So, is he free to leave?
Free and clear.
Mr. Simon, you're free.
I am, Governor, and you'll be free soon, too.
I pray so. Natasha, what time is it?
Oh, it's still early, Governor.
Oh, good. I have time to pray and study before my lawyer arrives.
Yes, your lawyer.
See you soon, Governor. We'll be there to support you during your hearing.
Thanks, Mr. Simon. That means a lot. This is a big day for me.
Mr. Simon, you're free.
Look at this welcoming committee.
We prayed all night for you.
Just like old times, Mr. Simon.
Thank you, boys. Gentlemen, for your prayers. God heard and he answered.
Now, where is Jeanette? She said she'd be here.
Madam Manager? Oh, she left when we got here.
She owes Mayor Simon an apology.
Yeah, I told her that. I told her that in no uncertain terms.
And then she left. She was blubbering like a baby.
Blubbering? I didn't know that woman had it in her.
It's all right, Barber. I'll catch up with Jeanette later. She did remind you all that I lived in Canada in 1968. Let's not forget that.
Well, all right.
Come on, Granddad. Let's go home. I need some sleep.
Home? Now, let's celebrate. I'm free, and I finally have my appetite back.
Pancakes at the cafe?
Whoa, I'm always up for pancakes.
Nah, I'll take a rain check. I'm gonna go catch a little shut-eye.
All right, sweetie. Come on, boys. Pancakes are my treat. Barber, would you like to join us?
Me? Well, I would love to.
Oh, Mr. Simon, you're free?
Marshal?
Mayor Simon, go on to breakfast. I'll take care of this one.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Everyone listened to Barber and then left. And Mark Marshall stood in the police station, face to face with Judge Barber.
Judge Barber, why'd you let him go?
George Simon?
Yeah, come on, you issued a statement that said you'd be tough on crime.
I fell for your flattery and your plan once, Marshal.
My plan?
Don't play innocent with me.
Hey, you just let a man guilty of a Class 5 felony walk out the door.
Read my lips. Canada.
What?
Mr. Simon lived in Canada in 1968.
Canada, eh?
Exactly.
Well, an innocent mistake on my part.
Innocent? Deputy Bow?
Yes, Judge?
Now, Judge Barber, the governor's hearing is today.
I don't want to hear it, Marshal.
But the press is here. Everyone's waiting to watch me.
Watch you?
They're here to find out if the governor gets out of jail early.
The governor doesn't need you for the hearing.
He needs my moral support.
No, he doesn't. And he doesn't need your legal counsel. I read the documents.
Well, I had it all planned when McGee was judge.
You didn't think that McGee would read the court records?
No, I didn't.
He would have. The governor's hearing is just a big show for the reporters.
Well, not entirely.
Yes, entirely. Troy Ward was sentenced to 3 years in jail.
I'm aware.
Deputy, cuff him.
But Barber, I didn't break any laws.
Judge, I don't need the cuffs. I can walk him back to the cell.
That's fine, but hold his elbow tight. He's a sneaky one.
Oh, I got him.
Ouch!
Come on, off to the cell with you.
Barber!
Hello. Is Deputy Bow here?
He'll be right back. And you are?
I'm Emma Ward.
Oh, the governor's daughter.
Yes, sir. It's his hearing today.
Is that so?
Yes, my family and I have been praying for my dad.
You have?
We have, and we've been claiming promises for him.
Oh?
Yeah, like this one. Psalm 112:7. He will not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is steadfast, trusting in the Lord.
Ah, I see.
I was looking for Deputy Bow.
Can I help you with something?
Oh, are you in charge here?
You could say that.
Well, then can I go pray with my dad before his hearing?
Absolutely.
I'm so nervous. I pray his hearing goes well.
Oh, I believe it will, Emma.
I hope you're right.
Oh, I am.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Marshal, you snake. That nice family trusted you to bring their dad home. Well, they don't need you. I'm in charge now.
Here you are, 3 orders of pancakes.
Whoa, those look delicious.
They do. But hey, Mr. Simon, look at your plate.
Hattie, this is beautiful.
Do you like it? Brianna and I had the idea to use strawberries to make a heart shape for you.
I love it.
And here's your maple syrup, Peabody.
Oh, thank you.
And sugar-free apricot syrup for you, Mr. Billsby.
You have a great memory, Brianna.
Why, thank you.
And Brianna, when you have a moment, I'll have...
A little honey for your chamomile tea?
Oh, yes, you remembered.
Of course, it's right here on my tray. Enjoy your pancakes.
Thank you.
Enjoy your breakfast. Glad to have you safe again, Uncle George.
Thank you, Hattie. Oh, have you talked to Brianna yet?
Not yet. I mean, what if I'm wrong? I'd be so embarrassed.
Just talk to her.
All right, but not today. It's the governor's hearing, and we'll be swamped with reporters.
Speaking of which...
Oh, back to my post. Here they come already.
Good morning, gals. Ready for the big day?
The governor's hearing? Oh, I'm still tired from the big night.
The big night? What happened? What did I miss?
Oh, we had a prayer vigil all night at the church, right, Brianna?
Yeah, for Mr. Simon.
An all-night prayer vigil. What'd I miss?
Too late, Tribune. I got the scoop.
Brianna, we don't want them to hear about my Uncle George being arrested. They'll never leave him alone today if they do. Oh, I got you.
What's wrong with this Mr. Simon? And is this the same Mayor Simon, beloved founder of Discovery Mountain?
Oh, I can see the headline now. Townspeople pray through the night for beloved founder. Don't steal my headline, Tribune.
Your headline is rubbish, Post. I can do better than that. Forgetting about sleep or deadlines? Townspeople pray through the night for their beloved founder.
Hattie, something smells delicious.
Something does smell delicious.
The raspberry muffins are fresh out of the oven.
Are we selling them yet? I mean, they're special for the reporters we're expecting today, right?
I'm a reporter. You could sell one to me, right?
Well,
I want a muffin too. They smell so good.
All right, if you insist.
I'll have a side of fruit, an herbal tea, and a bag of cashews to go.
Right, let me punch that all in. That'll be $31.18.
$31? Are the muffins lined with gold for that price?
Oh no, ma'am. $13.81. Right, Brianna?
Oh, yeah, I got the total wrong.
Well, that's better. Here you go. Keep the change. I'm off to City Hall, Tribune. You snooze, you lose.
Look, Miss Tribune, I remembered your favorite order. It's all ready to go.
You did? You did.
That'll be $11.22, please.
Here, keep the change. Right behind you, Post.
Whew. Good job distracting them away from Uncle George, Brianna.
Thanks.
Brianna?
Yeah?
Never mind. You're right, we do make a good team. I'll run the cash register today. How does that sound?
Sounds perfect. Look, here come more reporters.
Okay, prepare to move muffins.
Hattie lost her nerve to talk to Brianna about all her mistakes at the cash register. She'll have to do that eventually. But now it's time to get ready for the governor's hearing, which will happen right after this.
Hey, it's Sean Boonstra, Speaker Director of The Voice of Prophecy. Has Discovery Mountain been an encouragement to the children in your life? Weekly Discovery Mountain episodes are made possible through the generosity of our supporters. Would you like to join us as a supporter? Call us at 1-877-566-7365.
Let's head to court for the governor's hearing. Will Governor Ward finally go free?
Mom, Dad doesn't look nervous at all.
He'll be all right, honey.
I know. I believe you.
Mom, if Dad comes home, will the helicopter come and pick us up?
No, honey. Your dad will drive us home.
Does Dad even remember how to drive?
Good point. I'll drive us home. Oh, now, help keep Natalia quiet. Here comes the bailiff.
Quiet, sweetie. It's time to start.
The court is now in session. All rise for the Honorable Judge Chad Barber.
Thank you, bailiff. You may all be seated.
Katie, where's Marshall?
I don't know.
Well then, let's begin our hearing today. Governor, you asked for permission to address the court before we begin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Permission granted.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here today without my attorney.
What? Where'd he go?
Quiet in the court.
My attorney, Mark Marshall, planned this hearing for me, but he didn't have my best interest in mind.
What's going on?
I knew I didn't like that guy.
Quiet in my court.
Mark Marshall planned this entire hearing to get back at someone he had a grudge against. He didn't care about me when he planned this hearing, but you know, that's okay.
I'm warning you.
When I was governor, well, I didn't always have the best interest of the people in my state in mind. I am truly sorry for that. So, Judge Barber, I stand before you without a lawyer. I'm not afraid of your verdict. If I have to stay in jail for another 3 years, I will. I am a free man before God and my family.
He's so courageous.
Well, Governor, you may be seated.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Governor, I've studied the court documents. You accepted bribes and were found guilty of corruption. And you were sentenced to 3 years in jail. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
No, Your Honor.
Well then, Governor, I have to rule that you are free to go.
What? Mom!
Your Honor, I don't understand.
Mark Marshall staged this entire hearing. Your sentence ends today.
You mean?
I mean that you served your time. You don't need my permission. You are a free man. This case is dismissed.
Judge Barber, you stated that you are tough on crime. What does this dismissal do for your reputation?
What can the citizens of the 8th Judicial District expect from you?
Oh, citizens of Discovery Mountain, with Judge Barber in charge, you can expect the unexpected.
Well, all right then. Oh, Governor!
Governor!
The reporters and the people in the courtroom gathered around Governor Ward. He talked to each of them, and then, finally, everyone left. Well, almost everyone.
Natalia, put the judge's gavel down. He would not like that.
I can be the judge.
Aunt Amanda, help me.
Come here, Natalia. Maybe you will be the judge one day, but today is not that day.
Aw, Mommy.
Come on. Now give your cousin Ethan a hug. He's going home now.
Bye, Ethan. Will you come and see me again soon?
Yeah, really soon.
You promise, Ethan?
Of course, I promise.
Okay, then this isn't goodbye. It's see you soon.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Amanda, are you leaving?
Oh, yeah. You all need to get out of here and on with your new life.
Give me a hug.
Of course.
Thanks for everything, sis. I love you.
Anytime, Katie. Love you too.
Thanks, Amanda. You helped so much these last few years.
We're family, Troy. That's all that matters.
You're right. We'll be back up here really soon.
I believe you. We'll see you soon.
Well, here we are.
Just the 4 of us.
I can't believe it.
Dad, you were so courageous.
I was?
Yeah, you were awesome. How did you defend yourself?
Well, I thought about your lovely face, Kate.
Aww.
I've missed you all so much. And well, here, I'll show you.
What is it?
It's the verse I read with you this morning.
Psalm 112, verse 7. He will not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is steadfast, trusting in the Lord.
Dad, do you trust in God now?
Absolutely.
Oh, good. Because, you see, Ward's Wishes has been helping a lot of kids whose parents are in jail.
I know. This is a great charity that you founded.
Well, Dad, I'm going to college in a few months.
Don't remind me.
Well, Ward's Wishes is going to need a new president.
Emma, are you asking me?
Yep. Dad, will you be the new president of Ward's Wishes? You know, until you figure out what it is you're going to do next in life?
Oh, Emma, I could not be prouder to say yes.
Hey, I was going to be the next president.
Well, son, do you know what every good president needs?
What?
A COO.
COO?
Chief Operations Officer.
The COO calls all the shots.
What do you say?
Accepted.
Well, Ward family, I think it's time to go home.
Mom better drive.
Good idea, son. I knew that's why I chose you as my COO.
Welcome to Trekkers. How may I... Oh.
Hello, George.
Jeanette.
George, I don't know what to say.
Well, Jeanette.
Wait, I don't know what to say, but I need to try.
All right, I'm listening.
George, all those years ago, I was very jealous of you. You got this property, then you outshined all of us in the business seminar. Bertha liked you best.
Well, I don't know about that.
And then that audit. You and McGee became fishing pals, and what happened to little old me?
You went on to a successful business career.
No, not really. I didn't even know who the mysterious McGee was until you introduced me to him.
Now, Jeanette, that doesn't really mean anything. You're his loyal assistant now. He couldn't run that hotel without you.
Let me say what I have to say.
All right, I'm sorry.
When I became a Christian, I let go of all that old jealousy and meanness that I felt in my heart towards you.
I know you did. We became friends.
We did. Genuine buddies. But, George, I let you down. I let myself down, and I let God down.
Jeanette. Shh. Okay.
I let Mark Marshall pressure me into going along with his plan to trap you. George, you ended up in jail. Officer Lewis arrested you.
I know. I was there.
And that old meanness stirred right back up inside me. I tendered my resignation to McGee this morning.
You quit?
Yes. Well, I tried. He refused to accept my resignation.
Ah, I see.
George, I'm staying at the hotel, if you approve of that.
Jeanette, you know, even as Christians, we can make mistakes, especially when pressured by our friends. God forgives you, and so do I.
Oh, George, I could kiss you.
Kiss me? I don't recommend it.
George, I'm afraid. What if that old meanness comes up inside me again?
Jeanette, you don't have to be afraid. Trust in God and be courageous.
Courageous? Yes, I can do courageous.
I know you can.
George, I hate to ask, but...
Yes?
What's going to happen to Marshall? Are you going to press charges?
Don't worry about Marshall. I'm not going to press charges, but we are going to let him spend a night or two in the city jail.
Well, he remade himself once before. I have a feeling that Mark Marshall will be just fine.
He will be, Jeanette. But you know what he and I will never be?
What's that?
Buddies.
Oh, George, we're still buddies, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
George, I could...
Don't you say it.
Hug you?
Handshake, buddy.
I'll take it.
Good to have you back, Jeanette.
Good work, everyone. I think that was the busiest day this cafe has had in years.
I know. Just wait until I tell Mom and Judah about it.
Boy, I wish your mom was here. She would have done a much better job than I did.
No, you did a great job, Daddy.
I'll lock up, Mr. Harris.
Good. I'll be in the back getting started on the dishes. Come on, Gracie. I'll wash and you dry.
Aw, Dad.
Or I could dry and you wash.
Never mind. I'll dry.
Have fun, Gracie.
Oh, you're not closing, are you? I need a snack for the road.
No, come on in. You're our last two customers for the day.
Thank you. Well, Post, we did it.
Good job to you. You rocked that interview with the governor.
My interview with the governor was nothing. You scored an interview with the judge.
Wait, you two are complimenting each other?
And laughing?
Oh, yeah. The story's over with, and we both got what we needed.
Just a little healthy competition.
So you're friends now?
Until the next big story we're chasing down.
Wait, do you have a lead?
No, not that I'd tell you if I did.
Now that's how I remember you two.
Any brownies left?
Yes, here, one for each of you, on the house.
Thank you. I've got a long drive ahead of me. See you out there, Post.
Drive safely.
I'll go help my Uncle John and Gracie with the dishes, Hattie. Can you close out up here?
Sure.
That gal is excellent at customer service.
Brianna? Oh yeah, she's great with people.
She also makes a lot of mistakes with the cash register.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do we owe you some change?
Oh no, it's okay. My daughter has the same disability.
Disability?
Oh, hun, it's probably not my business to assume, but...
But what?
My daughter has dyscalculia and dyslexia.
What?
Ask her about it. If Brianna has one or both of them, it's very difficult for her to do quick math calculations.
Oh, like adding in her head.
Yeah, and she reverses the numbers. You've seen it.
Dyslexia?
Maybe, but talk to her about it.
All right. Drive safely to your next big story.
I will, hon. Bye.
Brianna wasn't stealing. Huh. And all this time she ran the register without complaining. Brianna Harris, you are one courageous girl. I can't wait to get to know you better.
Well, Director Doug, that's good news about Brianna.
It sure is. She was making honest mistakes on the cash register.
You know, I hope that we get to know her better in our next season.
Me too. Well, I'm also glad that Mr. Simon is free.
Yes, and Governor Ward is out of jail after 3 long years.
Em and Ethan sure were happy, weren't they?
They were. And you know, the governor was courageous too.
What was the verse that Emma shared with him?
Oh, right. It was Psalm 112 and verse 7. He will not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is steadfast, trusting in the Lord.
The governor trusted in God, and so did Mr. Simon.
And everything turned out all right, just as it did for Daniel and his 3 friends in the Bible.
That's right. Oh, and we have more of that story in an upcoming mini-adventure, don't we?
That's right. We'll hear the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the fiery furnace. Just search for The Fiery Furnace under our Mini Adventures 2021.
And that's the end of another season. It was another unusual production, wasn't it?
Yeah, we recorded this season in the fall of 2020 under all of the restrictions of COVID-19.
Right, and the U.S.-Canada border was closed, and so I directed the Colorado portion of this production remotely from my studio in Bowmanville, Ontario.
Yes, and producer Steve and our media team put a lot of work into creating a safe recording space here in Colorado.
Unfortunately, that does mean that we won't have our traditional end-of-season bloopers, I'm afraid.
You know, Director Doug, could we have some behind-the-scenes footage of this recording to show our listeners?
Oh, that's a good idea. Go to our website, discoverymountain.com, and find the Director Doug area of the homepage, and we'll take you behind the scenes for this season.
Let's hope that by our next season, everything will be back to normal.
Until then, stay safe and courageous where you are. We'll see you again here next time.
I'm Miss Jean, and you've been listening to Discovery Mountain. To listen to other episodes and to send us a message, visit us at discoverymountain.com or write to us at Discovery Mountain, P.O. Box 999, Loveland, Colorado 80539. And in Canada, write to Box 2127, Oshawa, Ontario, L1H7V4. This has been a production of The Voice of Prophecy. Join us again next time here at Discovery Mountain.